Hi Scorpio, how are you doing? So I'm going to be doing a reading from the 22nd to the 28th of February. And we're going to be finding out some messages and just some general juju. This is just a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, that's totally fine. Maybe find a video that does, and also maybe watch your rising sign as well. So let's get some messages. Scorpio. I've been learning a lot more about the Scorpio sign, Five of Wands, lately, and just kind of getting into tune with what this sign really is, especially for Scorpio risings. It's been a real interest of mine. It's kind of interesting as well. My sister's a Scorpio rising. Okay. Ace of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords in reverse. Good. The Emperor, some Aries energy. Some fire to quell down the water. All these cards fly out at me. The Empress in reverse. Interesting. Interesting. I sort of felt like I knew that card was going to come out, just based on pure astrology alone. Page of Wands in reverse, yeah. Can I just have one more, please? The Tower. We've got a Tower again. Again, linking that to other things. I know exactly what the Tower moment is, so don't worry too much. Could actually be something that's already been in the past. Okay, and also get a love card as well for those that are interested. If you're not, just ignore this, and apply it to other things. I tend to do that anyway. I might ask for a clarify with that Tower moment, actually, because I don't want to... I never lie to you guys. If a card is bad, I'll tell you it's not good. I don't lie to you. I'm quite authentic, I don't try and say, someone's coming back when they're not, or this is really good. I tell you the truth, I think that's what Tower is really about. I'll talk to you then. Why not? Make the effort, keep an open mind. Okay, yeah. I would tell you authentically what it is, but I also try and help you get out of the issue. So I'm like, well, this may be a thing that can help you a little bit, because when we have a Tower moment, it's like, Christ, I can't think. Death! Yeah, okay, this isn't, again, this is a transformation of some kind, and I think it's really linked to family. It's linked to this idea of, I mentioned in my February reading, struggle between love and home. And the reason I get that is because we have the Emperor and the Empress in reverse, right? Which suggests to me love and family is mixed up. And I get that a lot for Scorpio in February. And that is continuing throughout. Especially with, Page of Wands in reverse. It's like, where's the understanding here? Queen of Cups. Can I get the clarify for the Empress card, please? Hermit. Okay, interesting. Got a major arcana with a major arcana. So let's have a look at this spread, because there's a lot of messages that are coming through and there's a lot to get through here, a lot to unpack. So, first off, Five of Wands. Yes, Five of Wands is like unsatisfied desires, a struggle, a labour of love type of thing, okay? Again, this unsatisfied desire could technically be very close to love, because we've got this idea of keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, okay? Some of you, because I'm trying to split this up for a lot of you, some of you are struggling with finding that one person. Love is kind of evading you a little bit, and it's a struggle, because for you, it's like, how do I actually start this, okay? How do I start this off? The Ace of Cups tells us that. Ace of Cups is about something blossoming. It's new. And it's a kind of a cup that overflows with like beauty and something really just beginning. What I like the most about Ace of Cups, it's really about joy. It's about being more productive, keeping the faith, the emotional faith as well, that good things will come your way and that things will begin and blossom. Like I say, keep an open mind. It's the idea about blossoming. So we have an unsatisfied desire at the moment, but if we keep an open mind, something new can really happen, okay? So for me, this tells me, don't worry too much about things not coming your way at the moment, because we have got we've got hope and faith coming towards us in that respect. Then we've also got Knight of Pentacles, which again, I'm going to add that to being patient, and also being more mature. So it kind of links to that Ace of Cups being, interestingly, we have a bit of like fertility coming through in this reading because of Ace of Cups and the Empress in reverse, about nurturing kind of turned upside down a little bit. So Knight of Pentacles is a bit more about being patient and responsible. So being responsible with your emotions, okay? So not letting them run over a little bit, and also not letting your emotions become one of anger and violence, more of an aggressive kind of tone, because we want to be able to keep our cool in this situation. When you're like, oh, for God's sake, I'm so fed up and I'm just going to knock everything off the table and get angry. It's much easier to be like, actually, I'm going to be patient and know that everything's going to come and everything's going to be okay, right? Because I'm telling you, everything's going to be fine. We just need to work through it. And that Queen of Cups as well, which is kind of clarifying that Tower moment. That Queen of Cups is like being really warm-hearted and fair to yourself. So a little bit about being about self-care. So let's talk about this Tower moment then. Hopefully I'm not going too fast. I know a lot of you tell me that I go quite fast, but I just do. That's what I do. I'm a millennial, so I'm a Gen Z actually. I'm a Gen Z. I go quickly. So the Tower moment, the Tower moment is, some kind of foundation that's crumbled. Again, I tend to think this is already past because we've got death, which is like something is the bad stuff has passed and we're kind of needing to transform now. And because of that Queen of Cups, it's like, okay, we need to be a bit more fair and warm-hearted to ourselves. Also, we need to maybe have a long, hard talk with ourselves and, give ourselves a bit of self-care, be honest with ourselves, okay? Because there's some kind of element here that's telling me there's a lie, there's something that we're trying to resist. We've gone past 5 stages of grief and we've just gone straight to denial. We were straight into denial and didn't go back out of it. I think we're slowly trying to accept something in our lives. This foundation is transforming. Again, that Death card does not mean death literally. It means transformation. It means ascending and moving on to something else. And again, like when we have dreams of death, it doesn't mean anything. It's actually normally a good omen because it's like, when we dream of dead family members, for example, that's a good omen. So it doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing, especially when we've got that Queen of Cups. It's more about we have to transform and be fair to ourselves. So for some of you, this could be that you're not letting go of a breakup, okay, because the Tower moment can signify like a breakup. You're not letting somebody go. They're trying to say goodbye and you're not letting them. And you need to be a bit more honest with yourself and say, look, I need to do this. Because the Queen of Cups to me sometimes gives a sense of having a devotion to something, right? And so there's a sense here that this is more of an affectionate kind of situation. So more of a romantic type of thing. And so you're devoted to wanting this to work, okay? But in some ways you have to transform and kind of let that go. You've got to be more honest with yourself about what you really want. I'm not telling you that you have to let it go or you have to keep it, but what I'm saying is maybe sit in a room for half an hour and say, what do I really, truly want? And think about that. And that Hermit card that we had with the Empress in reverse, that Hermit card is interesting because, again, it's about solitude. It's about sitting in the room and thinking about things yourself, taking time to understand who you are and to understand the situation. There's a sense that if we are fair and honest with ourselves in the solitude, a lot more answers will come. And we'll also feel a lot more patient, and a bit more understanding with the people. More tolerant is the word I'm trying to say. And again, we've also got this Ten of Swords in reverse, which is really good because this is pain and grief turned upside down. So we're past grieving now. We need to move past the grief. We need to move into something else, okay? That grief itself might have made us a little bit cynical and quite mean. So we felt, again, like we've closed ourselves off with that that Five of Wands, like unsatisfied. So it's made us feel like, where's the kindness? Where's the goodness? And so that kindness is one that we show to ourselves with the Queen of Cups. We show it to ourselves. But that general Ten of Swords in reverse is really good for reversing that grief and transforming and moving from it, okay? Then obviously we've got the Emperor and the Empress in reverse. Again, very interesting energies coming through here. That Empress in reverse suggests to me there's a sense of you not feeling good enough, okay? So again, you're feeling a little bit, you're not feeling your oats this week. And that's where that Queen of Cups comes in to say that we need to be much better with looking after ourselves and the kind of tone that we talk to ourselves in. So yeah, that Empress in reverse is a sense of some kind, so again, being stunted, something has left you, okay? But now this Emperor tells us to be more mature, to take this leadership, to take control of who we are, okay? No more sitting down and moping and grieving, okay? That's totally fine to do that, but that time has passed now and we need to move to start to pick ourselves up, being more responsible, like the Knight of Pentacles. So there's a sense of maturity and responsibility for your own life coming through. And then that Empress in reverse is like, don't feel good enough, something has happened, again, especially with love and family. I think definitely, I don't see this as any work kind of situation. This is definitely love and a kind of sense of the home turned upside down, but we need to be more mature and responsible about that. And then finally, you know, with love, we had that make the effort, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I think that's very interesting when it comes to making the effort with yourself. And the best thing you can do for your future partner is to look after yourself now, is to work on yourself, is to do things for yourself, being kind, understanding, going through the process, being more mature and patient, okay? But also for some of you guys as well that this doesn't resonate, making the effort to ask somebody out or to kind of extend the grand gesture to somebody. So, and this could be as simple as giving someone a compliment and saying your smile really made my day, or I saw this in the shop and really thought of you, or I don't know, I saw something and it made me think. Do you know what? It's so simple, right? It really works. If you say to somebody, I saw this and it made me think of you, it's a really nice message to get, because it's like, oh, you think about me, okay? You actually think about me. Or you're like, I had this really weird dream and I dreamt of you. And you're like, oh, okay. And that is making the effort in small ways, because those little things, they add up until you think, okay, this person really, you know, they're really devoting their time to me. And again, that sense of devotion is one that comes through in this reading. So a couple of different mixed messages for Scorpio this week, but generally I think we can work our way out of it. There's a sense of transforming them and moving, but also keeping the faith and, you know, taking a bit more action in our own lives. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. If you did, please give a like and a comment, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.